Our heroes are about to go forth into the world as they take on a new quest. New mysteries will be discovered and new alliances will be forged. Do they have the heart to do what it takes, or will they fuck this up miserably? The statistical wonders are back at it again on Mercenaries in Retrograde.
Oh, Simon is wet.
Oh, what did you put water on the character sheet?
What?
Yeah.
No!
Don't drench the baby.
Oh,
What
he's
happened
drenched.
last time?
New
Right
episode
there.
title: Simon is wet.
It is wet. Semicolon. Don't drench the baby.
What?
Simon is drenched right through the middle.
Incredible. I think I did all the level up that I needed to do. I've been just making you tell me what it is, but I just looked it up on like the website. So I think all I needed to do was get some level 3 spells, plus 3 proficiency bonus now, and I also have Destroy Undead at this point, I think.
Yeah.
Did you roll hit points?
I did roll hit points. Sorry, I also did that. I got 34 hit points, baby.
I have 38.
Why is our wizard so fucking beefy?
I think he has like a +3 in con.
+4, baby.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's valid. Because I was like, I have +2 in con, and I roll a D8 every time. Although I only rolled a 4, so
I think the first time, right?
that's true.
I did roll max the very first time.
Just on the record for everyone, everyone is leveled up to level 5. I forgot to mention that last set, but everyone has been leveled up. So, is everyone ready to jump into it?
Yeah.
So ready.
I sure am.
Would you like to go visit Professor first? Or do we
Well,
want to do the first?
my question is, do Simon and I want to go to the other places while Algernon is talking to Professor Irvin? Because we can, if we want to split up, we can do it that way, or we can like all go together to visit Alec and Ollie. So it's up to you guys. We can split up and all go to separate places and come back together, or we can like meet up after Algernon's done talking to the rabbit man and go to the other two together.
Probably go
think-
to the other two together so Algernon can say goodbye.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
We
You make it sound like he's gonna die. So
Oh my
Algernon
God.
can say goodbye? Wow.
Dun dun.
Algernon has the most hit points here. If Algernon dies.
We cut to like an episode and a half from now. Algernon dead on the ground.
Algernon is dead. Bitch, that didn't age well.
I have a feeling
You
it's
can
not
pass
gonna
third
age
levels
well.
now. If he dies, you at least
It's fine. I have
Revivify.
Revivify now. I can Revivify now.
Oh,
It's
if
the
Algernon
only-
dies.
Yeah. So we'll be good.
Do we have diamonds though?
I
Not
don't,
currently.
and I have not prepared Revivify, but I will before we leave.
That's something good to prepare.
I'll prepare it before we leave, I guess. Okay.
Right. So, you wanna go visit Irvin first?
Yeah.
I want to go visit my guy, my little guy.
Yeah, last session he was listening to your performance, and I assume after that you guys exchanged sending stones because he finally bought one. So you can contact him really easily.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna go and I'm gonna call him on the sending stone. Just go. Hey, I'm on my way. You have time to meet with me? I found a rock with some weird writing on it, and I figured you'd be able to read it since you can read a lot of languages.
Where are you on your way to?
So we're going around because we're kind of leaving town for just a little bit.
Oh.
We have a job to do, but I don't know. I want to say goodbye to you and also for you to check out this rock because I figured you'd find it really, really interesting.
Yeah, I'd love to take a look. Where should I meet you? Same place you perform?
Sure, that works perfectly.
All right. I will be there as soon as I can get down there.
Wonderful. I will be waiting here for you very eagerly. I miss you.
Yeah. He takes like about like 20 minutes. But he does arrive at the resting python as soon as he walks in. First of all, you're like fixing your hair and like getting all ready in like
Yeah.
the booth. And Alec is just staring at you from the back, from the from the kitchen, like through the window, just like looking at you, like, what are you doing?
Ron's like gives him a face.
He put like his hands up and like is like, whatever, it's not my business. But then as soon as he sees Irvin walk through the door, he's like, ah, I see. It all makes sense.
It all comes together.
Yeah. And Irvin comes over, and he sits down. He is wearing like a more like normally you see him wearing like kind of more casual clothes, but at the moment he kind of is wearing like a button-up shirt and like a nice little vest. Um, and he has like a satchel over his side. Um, and he like walks over and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry that took so long. I was in the middle of doing something, but if you're leaving, I want to stop by before you're gone."
You look great.
Oh, thanks. I don't normally wear this kind of stuff.
I mean, you should wear it more often. It looks really, really good on you.
I don't know. I don't particularly enjoy the fancy clothes. They're a little restrictive.
That's fair.
Um,
I was gonna make a joke, but then I feel like that's in bad taste. Here's the rock, and he takes out the rock, slides it
quite
across.
sure what that means, but thanks. And he does. He takes the rock, and he kind of like sits down as he takes it, and is like kind of like twists it around in his hand as he's like reading it, and he looks like he's like really concentrating, as he looks over this rock. Um, he sighs and like puts it down. It's like, this is really old. Where did you get this?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Um,
You don't know if you're allowed to say. What does that mean, Algernon?
I might have been doing something kind of illegal. Um, just a little illegal.
Huh?
Um, for the viewers at home, Caitlin is furiously making the key to the mouth motion as saying, Algernon, shut your mouth. I will say, it was inside the clock.
All right. Did you steal it?
It was on the ground. It was just there. It was like random stone on the ground. Didn't steal it. Just saw
Man,
it, thought it was cool, thought
it's no-
you'd be able to read it.
It's no longer in the clock tower now, is it?
That rock isn't in the clock tower anymore.
Yes, so you stole it.
It's not. It's the same thing as like finding a pretty rock on the side of the road. Pick it up, take it with you.
Not exactly, because this is a very old piece of history. It's not a rock.
Wasn't being
Algernon.
preserved anywhere. It was just on the ground.
It's not a rock. It's baked clay that resembles that of a rock, but it's not a rock.
It's not a rock.
No, it's a tablet.
It's a tablet.
Yes. The poem on it.
The poem say.
Can't really make out the full poem, but it seems like it is about the mother. So that's how I know that it's extremely old, because nothing like this has survived.
I stole a tablet.
Yes, you did.
I thought it was just a rock. I saw a rock with writing on it.
It's all right. It's fine. If it was
can I
on the
have it?
floor, then they weren't taking good care of it, and I can take care of it better. Yeah,
You won't tell anyone that while you was there, right?
who would I tell? I'm not from around here.
Okay.
If I walked up to the arms and handed them this tablet and said, some bard from a tavern had this, I don't think it would look good on me that I have it to begin with, when everyone knows that I study history and I'm a big nerd.
But I love the fact that you're a big nerd.
All right. He's like blushing.
Take good care of it.
I will. It's really interesting. Maybe with more time, I'll actually be able to fully decipher it. But it does
That'd be
seem
great.
to be a poem of sorts about the mother.
Hey, and you could always send for me anytime you want. If you
Where-
have any updates or
Where
just
are you going exactly?
God, what's the name of the place that we're going?
You're going to the other continent. You're going to reside.
We're going to the other continent.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some planar stuff that we have to deal with over there.
Plain of stuff. Like what?
Some sort of rift, I think.
It's a rift.
Shadowfell, I want to say.
I don't mean to intrude upon you and your party, but I am very intrigued by the planes. Would it be a bother if I came with you? I mean, I have some skills of my own. I know Reside like the back of my hand. I did grow up there.
I mean, I can't say for the rest of my party, but I'd be happy to have you.
Well, that's great.
I can talk to the rest of them. We're meeting up just after this, so
Please do. I can write you a resume if you need me to write you a resume.
you don't. If you want to, you can. You don't need to, though.
Well, I want to make sure they know all of my qualifications so that they are making an informed decision.
You are literally someone who works in the arms, and
I
you're
don't work in the arms. I've been reached out to by the arms.
you work with the arms. I think you're qualified. You're more than qualified.
Right. Well, if you'll just have to let me know if they say it's all right.
I'm sure they'll love you. I feel like you'd bond really well with Simon.
I don't recall that one. I know your other friend was by your stage last night, so
That's
her
Celeste.
name. Oh, all right.
My adopted brother Ben is also coming with us, and then Simon is our little nerd wizard.
Is that why
feel
you're
like
saying
you two-
we'll get along? Because we're both nerds.
We're both massive nerds.
Right. If I'm going to be leaving, I should probably head back up and let everyone know that I'm going to be out researching for a bit then.
I will talk to my people, and then I will sending stone you
All right.
where we're meeting.
That sounds great. Thank you so much. I don't really get to go out on the field and actually look at planar rifts and stuff like that.
Well, I'm glad I will be able to help you do that. I
you so
get very
much.
happy seeing you happy.
He like reaches out and like takes your hand and like both of his, and he's like, sincerely, this means a lot to me.
I'm gonna sort of lean down and kiss his hands.
gets all blushy.
Really
And he,
cute when
like-
you blush.
Oh, stop! It's all right. And you see like his ears are like twitching on top of his head. And he like pulls his hands back, like awkwardly like plays with them, before like getting up and like giving like an awkward bow to you. And he's like, "Why did I do that?" And then just turns around and walks out very stiffly.
It was cute.
And as you yell, "It was cute," as you watch him walk out, your eyes drift back to behind into the kitchens, where Alec is just staring at you from below his sunglasses, like giving you a look like, all right, kid.
Alec, I'm so in love.
Just met the kid.
I have the biggest crush on this fucking nerd.
Oh,
Can I roll to see if I walk in to if I come into the resting python to see Algernon fucking losing it
yes,
over the
you
bunny man?
can.
Okay, I'm rolling initiative.
All right.
That's a total of 7.
Oh no.
So unfortunately, I don't know if that's gonna do it.
I don't think you do.
Can
Ah,
I roll for initiative to see
Yes,
if I
you
get there?
can.
That is also a 7, actually.
You two
They're walking
actually
together.
run into each other on the way.
hello, tall person.
Hey, person, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. I'm feeling really, really chipper about today. I feel like great things are gonna come, and that we're gonna be, a great party of 3 real great friends just going out on adventures, and ain't nothing gonna come between us.
Well, I do think we're 3 real great friends, and also an adopted brother that I've heard is also coming with us.
Ben
so
is
a
also
party
gonna
of
be there,
4
huh?
really excited, really wonderful adventurers that all know each other really well and get along and have bought each other spoons.
We bought each other. We got like spoons of trust and love.
We're basically inseparable.
Yeah.
You can't have a group that's not the 4 of us and our spoons.
Yeah, exactly. Can't really,
And this is the conversation. This is the conversation that keeps us long enough that we don't run into Aldrin and freaking out.
Delightful.
So good.
Yeah. Anyway, we go inside to go meet Algernon. Oh,
Yeah, at this point, I feel like Algernon has composed himself a little bit.
Down. Let's have a little skip in his step.
Yeah.
mm.
Alec has made you breakfast, and assuming the other 2 are meeting you here, has made you 2 breakfast as well.
Yay! Yeah. What did he make us?
He kept it simple. He did eggs, with some like an omelet with like cheese, and some toast.
Omelet.
Chomlet?
Yeah, cheese omelet.
He makes you a chomlet.
I hate
with,
that. I hate that.
with some.
You
Well,
know
that's
you
what it's
always
called.
have cheese in
That's
your
what it's called. That's what it's called on the Resting
Menu?
Python menu. Is the chomlet, and so obviously that's what I call it.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
you're
go into
right.
Starbucks and ask for a large coffee, would you? No.
Or-
So you would go to the Resting Python and ask for an omelet with cheese. You go, I'll have the chomlet, please.
Okay,
You're
Lark.
right.
I
You're right.
need
I
you
love it.
now to make an official Resting Python menu.
I
Yes.
will.
I'm gonna write it down in my notes that's what we
Don't
need.
test me. I will.
Fish.
Please
I'm writing it
do.
down.
And I love this because that means that I'm in charge of what's on the Resting Python menu.
Yeah.
I get to be in control of what is on the menu of this apparently Italian restaurant that I didn't know was
Hold on.
Italian till a really long way in.
I also get a say in this.
No, you
No,
just
it's a
said, Lark, make the menu,
I
and
did
so I
not.
will.
I said Lark
That's
make the menu.
That's what Elliot said. Elliot said, Lark, make the menu, which
Is
means that
Elliot
I will be
God?
making the menu. Yes!
know Fine,
You
I guess I'll be
literally
on
can't
the
stop
menu.
me. You can't stop me. Anyway,
Will I at least be able to okay it before you send it out to the ether?
okay, I'll let you okay it before I send it out to the into the world.
I'm so glad. But yeah, you guys have a chomlet with fresh baked ciabatta bread.
Ooh,
Um,
this is
and-
scrummy, boss.
Scrummy?
Yeah, like
Is that-
scrumptious and yummy put together. Scrummy.
That's a new word that the kids are using these days?
Oh yeah, I mean the chomlet is something that deserves its own vocabulary. It's so unique and delicious and scrummy.
I do like that you're the one using that word and not me, the British person. The vaguely British person. Because the only
What's
time
a-
I've ever heard that word is on the Great British Bake Off.
Hey, Celeste? It's a British.
Yes. Hey, Elliot, I was doing a bit, okay?
Also,
Aw.
Elliot, move closer to your mic.
It's a British.
Oh, Elliot or me?
Elliot.
Oh. Anyway, I was doing a bit and I will not be answering that question in character because I refuse to acknowledge it. Thank you.
Lost bits. Lost bits.
Lost bits.
This is not a lost bit. This is a bit.
Not
real
your, not
bit.
your bit. Elliot asking is a lost bit. But yeah, you guys have the chomlet, the ciabatta bread. If you like tomatoes, he put tomatoes on your plate. If you don't, there aren't any tomatoes.
Love tomatoes.
It's so nice, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't
do
love
not enjoy
tomatoes.
a
Oh,
That's
me and
important for tomatoes.
Simon. Anti-tomato team.
Anti-tomato gang.
Yeah. You also see That-
Loves tomatoes.
he set another plate that's just cereal. And you see that once like she's done doing some stuff in the back, Francesca comes out and sits with you guys to eat brekkie.
No
Good
chocolate?
morning.
No, I don't want a chomlet. I don't like cheese that much.
Oh, that's truly unacceptable. I'm
News
so
on thin ice.
sorry.
It makes my tummy hurt.
Oh no, that's okay
Oh.
actually.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that I said it was unacceptable.
it's
I love
okay.
you and you're perfect.
I mean,
I
you
love
could
you
also
and-
just have an omelet without the cheese.
That's
Without
just
the
egg.
chom.
That's just egg.
I had eggs. Yes. Oh, I'm stealing your accent. Hold on a second. Let me get back into my little voice.
If it helps, my accent has gone all over the fucking map. I don't know what it is anymore. So
That's all right. She just doesn't have an accent. All right, we're back. Yeah, no, I just I didn't want eggs today. I had eggs yesterday. And I don't want to eat the same thing every day.
It's very fair.
I like to spice my life up
It's cereal.
with cereal.
So spicy.
It is
Very
it's-
spicy.
It is. It's actually spicy cereal.
Put some jalapenos in there.
No, it's not jalapenos. It's like chili flake Cheerios. Can't say Cheerios.
do you put that in milk still?
Yeah, that kind of chills the spice.
Oh.
So it's like balancing out like PEMDAS, canceling out like PEMDAS.
Yeah, it's like you get the spice, but then the milk like cools it immediately.
You know, I've just had an idea, and it's that you know how we're such a close knit, and we've only tried to explode each other with our eyes a few times. Group of 4 people of an adventuring party. What if we actually had 5 people? What if we brought Francesca with us?
I could not
Algernon,
agree more.
Like perks up,
And
and then-
you see
things back down.
you see as Alec like pushes open the door to the back and is like, absolutely not.
It was just an idea. I don't
No.
know.
We just floating suggestions out here. This is pondering.
Laura
If we
would
really
kill
did
me.
want to have 5 people, Irvin has expressed interest in coming along with us because, he's got all that planar shit going on and would like to research.
Oh.
He's really nice and a huge nerd like Simon is, so I feel like they'd get along really well.
I also
What
also think that they'd get along very well.
Wouldn't they? They're both huge fucking nerds who
would.
can speak like a million languages. Also,
I am a
apparently
little-
I stole a tablet.
Oh.
Yeah, what?
That rock I found on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's like an ancient clay tablet with a poem inscribed on it about the mother.
Shock, I could have told you that.
Yeah, did you think it was just a rock that kind of organically grew font on it?
Yeah,
No, I
obviously
mean-
it was a tablet.
I mean, I thought someone just carved something in the rock. I didn't know what it said. I thought it was just gonna be like a couple words, maybe.
Well, typically,
Maybe, like,
once you
say
carve
gotcha.
words into stone or clay or something along those lines, it becomes a tablet.
Mhm.
It's no longer just a rock anymore.
It's something special, something magical, something that comes from the heart.
Hey, you don't have to bully me about this.
How else am I gonna express my love?
Oh, you love me, Simon?
I never said that.
Well, I think it might be an okay idea to bring, what's that guy's name?
Simon?
Or Vine, or
Irvin.
whatever.
Yes, I think it might be not a bad idea to bring Irvin because I do kind of want to keep an eye on him. I was a little bit suspicious of a few things the other evening, and then I got more suspicious because it looked like he got suspicious, and so it would not be bad to keep him
more
within
just
arm's
confused.
reach.
Very confused by you.
Well, I would like to make sure that he doesn't do anything weird or bad. So it's fine if we bring him with us because then I will be able to kind of strike him down if the situation arises in which I would need
We'll
to do
strike
that.
him down.
I'm not going to out of nowhere. I'm not a terrible person. I'm just saying if I needed to, I could.
Okay, fine. I really like him, so please
Well,
don't
yes,
embarrass me.
We know that.
What is everyone's
asked-
passive perception?
8.
14.
Also 14.
Algernon and Celeste, you see behind Simon, because Simmons went back to his chomlet and didn't notice this, but you see Alec, who is leaning up against the leaning up against the door, is like making like kissy faces and like hearts when you say that you like him.
Oh, yes. No, it's quite clear that you are, let's just say, very invested in Irvin, and that's fine as long as he's not a terrible person who needs to be smited for his wrongdoings.
Exactly.
Yes.
I couldn't agree more.
Literally,
Does.
he literally asked if he should write you guys a resume, so you
I
guys
think
would
he
know
should.
his skill
I
sets.
agree. I think you should.
I would like to see a resume, actually.
I
And
mean,
we're
if
going
he's
to
just
be...
like a little shrimpy researcher man, we're gonna be liable, and we can't have his innocent blood on our hands. Like, I'm a
Don't
researcher guy,
die.
but I'm also real buff and real good at magics. So unless he can top that, I think we're gonna have to leave the little guy behind. Unfortunately.
I say we
will tell him to write
take a look at the resume. Yes, we look at the resume and then we'll weigh our options. And we've got all morning to as we go about our various activities for him to come up with a reasonable resume for us. I think that's perfectly fine.
I will text him on my sending stone and tell him that you guys are in, but that you guys want to see a resume.
We're in once we see a resume, and then we will
Once
make a
you see a
decision.
resume.
Then we will
And-
think about it, and probably yes, but maybe no.
And I text Irvin.
You get back a thumbs up.
I sent back a heart.
Oh, he does not respond.
She
Left
mad.
on red.
Yeah, and as you guys finish up your breakfast together, you hear as Ben comes down the stairs. He just woke up, but he's like fully fully in his armor and like ready to go.
Do you sleep in that?
No, I just put it on before I came down here. I gotta wear it all the time. Just I gotta be ready at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not really leaving right this moment. We still have a few errands to run. So
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to be in like full armor all the time.
Well, I mean, I've been in full armor all the time. The whole time I've been out and about. So
Yes, well, I wasn't really paying attention to that, so
I gotta stay on guard at all times. I'll be ready for it. You never
okay.
know.
Well,
For what?
You
that's
never know when-
To us.
that's a
Well-
lot to unpack, and I really don't have the time to be concerned about it. that feels heavy. You know,
I mean-
that feels like a lot.
You just got issues, kid. Have you ever thought about it?
I don't have issues. I'm just always ready.
Have you ever been to a therapist, Ben?
No, I can tell you that now.
Okay,
You
Algernon,
know
you
me.
should send him to a therapist. You should maybe see if he should see someone, perhaps.
Maybe you should see someone too, Algernon.
I'm perfectly fine.
I think Algernon's trying to see someone, if you know what I mean.
Eh,
I wish that I had the okay, next time I'm allowed to get a new cantrip, I'm gonna learn the one that you can make noises with just so I can make fucking air horns. Come on.
Caitlin, what was that
Delightful.
noise?
It was a delightful little noise of
Oh my god, it was so good.
pettiness. Oh, I don't know why we're talking about if I need therapy or not. You guys can go do your errands. I'm gonna eat breakfast and now think about my life because you're making me feel like I need to think about it.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad you're taking that first step. And then I leave.
You're doing great, sport, and I also exit.
I ruffle Ben's hair and then leave.
Yeah, you leave him at the counter and you see as Francesca just pats on his shoulder. Yeah, and you guys are coming back, so Alec doesn't give you any gifts yet. Yeah, so who are you
Oh.
heading to? Are you heading to Ollie? Is that where you're going?
Yeah, I guess because Alec is there, so.
All right. Yeah, Ollie's place is easy enough for all of you to find. You've all been there before. Do you send him a text before you head that way, or are you just going?
I feel like we probably can shoot him a message and just let him know that we're stopping by.
I sent him, we're coming. It's coming spelled like come. Nothing's
Jesus.
broken.
I send him a very nice text that is like, "Hello, Ollie. Just wanted to let you know that my compatriots and I will be on our way to your home. We're just stopping by because we're going to be heading out of town for a little bit, so we wanted to..." And it's just like a long message.
Okay.
And maybe that will counteract "we're coming."
Yeah, you get back just like a heart emoji. It's like, so great. I'm so ready for you to come by. I missed you
Aw.
guys. And Simon, you get back thumbs down. Please stop. And thumbs down, and then like the dots pop up, the dots go away, the dots pop up, the dots go away, the dots pop up, and then you just get, please, for the love of God, stop spelling it like that.
Sorry, lols.
Yeah, and you guys get to Ollie's and you take this fun little elevator up. And you see that he is waiting on the balcony for you guys since you said you were on your way. The door to his workshop is open, and you do see, since you all know Coda at this point, you do see Coda he's a little dressed down compared to the way you normally see him. You see he's like wearing like this like big like robe and like maybe like a tank top, but you can't really see much else. And he is just like curled up next to their giant dog Bear and just giving him like the most intense scritches.
Oh
It's so cute. Oh,
But Ollie is standing there waiting, and it's like, oh, is there anything you guys like needed? You just said you're stopping by. Are you needing upgrades, needing retouches, anything like that?
We're actually leaving in a bit.
All
I
right.
want to stop by to say we're gonna be out of town for a little bit.
Okay. That's
taking
that's
a brief. I'm sorry.
good. No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, taking a brief look at things might not be a bad idea since we're going to be roughing it a little bit, and just to make sure that we are fully prepared, and make sure that there's nothing like broken on any of our things that we might not have noticed, if that's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna offer that anyway since you guys are heading out. Is there anywhere in particular you're headed? Anything? Ooh.
The other continent.
All right, cool. And you see, like he reaches down and pulls a few tools from his leg, and starts first on Simmons' wing, and it's just kind of like checking it out, and it's like readjusting some stuff that got loose in previous fights and whatnot. And he's like,
Big Ham will do it to you.
yeah, Big Ham will do it to you. And we're just making
Ham
light
will do it to you.
conversation. And he's like, is there anything else you want me to do for your wing, or have you tried flying on it yet?
I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous to do that, but like I can try like a little flutter right now, just like a little test flutter.
If you're comfortable.
Yeah, I'll go for it. One time I did almost try. It was when I was trying to go to Celeste's house using this real cool fancy key, and I ended up like on a roof somewhere. But I decided, being up 15 floors probably not
Not a
the
good
best
test.
choice.
Yeah, a little flutter, good idea. Jumping off a building, I don't think that's a good idea.
Not that it. I got a couple brain cells that rattle around in my brain
I'm
sometimes.
glad.
Which ones? Let's see them.
Their names are Tom and Jerry, and they chase each other.
To be invisible then.
Oh, I think we come back.
I'm sorry, Algernon. Are you implying that you should be able to see people's brains?
Well, that's kind of icky and gross. You want to
Mhm.
see this wrinkly old thing?
Not just that, just you think it's healthy that a brain would be exposed and that you can see it?
I'm making fun of Simmons in a friendly and light-hearted way.
Oh, it did land, bud.
Mm-mm. It's all right.
All right, I'm gonna give it a little flutter.
Yeah, a little flutter. You can do a little flutter. It works. There's no discomfort. You think that maybe if you were doing this for like maybe more than an hour, it might be a little more strenuous on you. But it does feel nice to get a little bit of relief from your leg that hurts.
This is nice. This is so nice. This is so nice.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't push it too far until you're fully comfortable with it, but I think it works.
I can pace myself. I can do little flutters, little bit of hovering as a treat for myself.
All right, you deserve a little treat.
I do deserve a little treat. I'm a little guy. I deserves a little treat.
All right, do you want me to take a look at your brace as well, or is that all right?
I mean, yeah, probably might as well.
All right, get back down here.
I get back down there.
Yeah, and he adjusts it a little bit. He adds like you've probably had the same brace for a while, so it's probably like the padding is a little looser, so he adds like a little bit more padding to it. And then he just was like, "All right, you're done. Who's next?"
I raise my hand.
All right. Any complaints? Anything I need to change? Anything?
I don't think so. So, God, now I'm like, what could I ask for? But I don't even have any good ideas of things I could ask for.
Fair.
I don't even know. I got no brain cells. I think, fuck. No, Celeste's, she goes, no, everything's been working pretty well. If there's any way to possibly get another charge of shield on here, that would be really nice, but it's not necessary. Especially if it can't be done very quickly, because I know we don't have a ton of time. So I understand if it's not something we can do right now, but I would love it for the future, just so that I feel like I'm always kind of conserving them, and I would love to be able to use them when I'm going to be hit.
Yeah, unfortunately that would probably be like an overnight thing, because I do have to spend some time with it and I don't want to take chair away from you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's all right. Not today then, but perhaps when I return, I may come and visit you for that.
That can be a little upgrade we can do at a later date.
Wonderful, thank you.
Have a little sleepover, it'll be fun.
Oh, that would be so nice. Ah,
Yeah,
Celeste is just having the most wonderful thought about just like literally curling up and laying down on top of Bear, just like on top of this big fluffy dog.
Yes.
And that is honestly her whole dream. That's all she's ever wanted in life.
Yeah, do you, this is me, Mac, asking, does Celeste also have a cane?
Yeah, probably. Celeste is an ambulatory wheelchair user, so I haven't like put one in my inventory, but I feel like yeah, if she's like standing up from her chair, she probably uses her probably has a cane. It absolutely matches her chair. It's really cute, and it's adorable.
I'll say for flavor that it's probably like attached underneath the chair.
Well, she's got like a bag on the back of the chair and a bag underneath, so it probably folds up and goes in the under chair bag. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just gonna pull it out and like make sure like it's fine. And then he'll put it back in, and then like give you like a gentle like asking for permission, gives you like a gentle little push just to make sure everything's running smoothly.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's nothing wrong with your chair. It's built
Amazing. It is built perfect. You're so right. It's my prized possession, and I love it so much.
It's his prized possession as well. Well, it's not his possession, but it's his prized craft. He enjoys the chair.
Masterpiece.
So cute.
Yeah,
His
masterpiece.
I love that.
Yeah. So you do see as he's like finishing, like just like looking at it, he asks you to do like a quick little zoomie. Across the,
I do a little zoomy, a little spin 360 degrees, and a wheelie.
Yeah, you see like his eyes kind of like light up slightly when he watches you do this, because he's like, oh, it's so beautiful in motion.
Yay!
But yeah, he just he takes a moment just to revel in his creation, and he's like, all right, if you have no complaints, then I think everything's good with the chair. I'll check out Algernon next. Yeah, and he like walks over. He grabs a chair for you to sit down, so he can check your leg as well as your fingers.
Yeah.
Does your leg carry stuff as well, or do you have a more simple model?
I probably have a more simple model.
All right. Yeah, he just checks everything, makes sure it's all hunky dory and all good. And he asks you as well any complaints, any issues.
Yeah. Knee's been stiffing up a little bit, but
All right.
that's pretty much it.
I think I have some stuff in the back. Some like oil, like a bottle of grease, the spell grease, if you would like some of that. Is your fingers all right? I know you use them a little bit more than.
Yeah, my fingers, better than my knee. We're doing pretty good.
That's good. They need to be a little bit more fluid. If I also might have something for you in the back, because I have a few like a few things that I use for myself for my leg that I'll just bring out for you.
Right?
All right, I will be right out with that. I'm gonna get some grease for you as well, Simon, for your wing if you're using it more.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. And since you're going, this is free of charge. I don't want you to be out there stranded without any help. All
Too
right,
sweet.
I'll be right back. And he heads out into his back room. And you see now that Coda has gotten up from his spot, curled up to his dog.
Aww.
And he gives you guys like a little like tired wave.
I wave back.
So you all be safe, right?
Of course.
Oh,
I mean, we haven't died yet.
that's
shouldn't-
so true. We're all
Safest party that there ever was.
very safe individuals.
shouldn't be a qualification for not. All right. Okay. You
Well, a
stress me out.
qualification for not dying is like we human god. So
Yeah, no, and
also have Ben and possibly another person coming along. So
I don't think he's gonna be helpful much to our survival. But we'll see that
He knows the other
Maybe
continent.
he's got like on a scale of 10 to 20, 20 strength. Maybe he's beefed the fuck out. I don't know.
I mean, he's from the other continent, so he's gonna be a lot of help in terms of knowing where to go.
No, he can read a map. I can too.
Celeste had opened her mouth to say something and then just closed it as these two started kind of bickering about
Yeah,
Irvin.
It's like,
She just like closed her mouth and it was like, I'm actually just gonna sit here and let these two kind of duke it out.
I like to imagine you like close your mouth and then you and you and Coda make this like eye contact of like, maybe we should stay out of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be
bicker.
best.
Yeah. It doesn't take too long for Ollie to come back out with a small little pouch for all of you. And he hands it to you, Algernon. And it's like, yeah, so I left some grease in there. I also left this little charm that you can put for you, Algernon, that you can put on your like the backside of your leg, and if you press it, it puts a coating on it so that you can change what it looks like, so you can
Ooh.
match it with your outfit.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I just kind of because I did the color changing for Celeste's wheels, so I was thinking that I should implement that for myself because I thought it was really dope. So I
really
made-
dope.
Cool.
yeah, it can't. It can only go so far. I haven't really figured out all the quirks of it, but it can change the color. And if you have a simple pattern, it might be able to do that as well.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. If you guys have any issues, like please do not hesitate to contact me. I will find some way to get out there. I really hate to see you guys in trouble because you've had some failures.
Thank you. I adore you.
I think we all
Thank you
adore
so much. No, really, it's true. And I think we'll be just fine, but we will definitely get in touch if anything goes wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah, just please be careful. Please do not.
Of course.
Please do not break it. You'll be so far away if you break your leg, if you break your wing, if you break your chair. I will be so stressed out. So think about my mental health.
I just want you to know that this is my prized possession, and if anyone ever damaged it in any way, they would be truly subject to the wrath of hell. So, and you know how literally I mean that.
I
so,
do.
so I don't think we'll have any problems.
I wouldn't give this masterpiece to anyone else.
Aww. She
Thank-
blushes a little bit. She's like,
Give you a little head pat.
yay. Ollie's
Yeah.
the well, I was gonna say Ollie's the only abled person who's allowed to head pat me, but Ollie's not abled, so
He's
abled
not.
people still aren't allowed to head pat me, but Ollie is.
He sure is.
Uh,
Yeah, all right. So it just like make sure you keep in touch, keep me updated. if even like the smallest screw comes loose, like let me know.
We will. Don't worry. I promise. It's going to be okay.
We'll survive.
Sorry, my husband has rubbed off on me. I get
will survive.
anxious all the time now. Um,
Oh, Ollie, have you ever seen a therapist?
I have. She's delightful. Her name's Dolores.
Wonderful.
Good.
I just like to check in when I hear things that might be a little bit concerning about people.
No, yeah, it's a lot of
It's
stuff
a
has
new
happened. We're good. We go to therapy together because he won't go if he
That's
tries
so
to go alone. He
lovely.
gets way too anxious to go alone.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, don't tell him I said that. And he's like standing right next to him. He has like a cup of tea in his hand, and he just like.
I make the little.
My
I make
lip
the little
is-
like lock. Yep, I do a little like lock on my mouth and then throw away the key.
He like Coda like rolls his eyes, and like heads into the back. Since Ollie's talking about him like he's not right there. And yeah, he like says his goodbyes. He gives you all big hugs if you allow him.
Yes, of course, absolutely.
Obviously. Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah, we're all hugging.
And he gives you like a wave as you go back down the elevator. And Algernon, you get a text from Irvin with a picture of his resume. It's about 10 pages. The cover letter just lists like his age, his
How old is he?
How old
How old
is
is he?
He is around 28.
Around? Did he put approximately 28 or did he put 28?
Put 28.
I love it when Mac fucks up.
Yeah, I did. Fuck up.
I love
Sorry.
giving Max shit for no
Me too.
reason.
You love giving me
Adorable.
shit for improving. I love it here.
Uh-huh.
Look at this adorable little
He's,
DM man.
he's
I'm gonna be
28.
gay.
He's. Did I say he was taller? Did I say he was short?
He's
don't
short because he's a
remember.
bunny.
He's short.
Yeah.
He's shorter than you, Algernon? Did I say that?
I don't remember. I know I'm 5'5", so I'm.
I would say he's shorter than you then, but his like
Okay.
his hair and his ears like make it so that you are the same height. So he wrote
Yeah.
down 5'4" on not 5'4" on the paper. He's probably a little shorter than that, but that's what he wrote. And then he wrote like can run fast if need be. Like not in these simple words, but I can't think of what he would put on this 10-page resume.
Dexterity 17,
Can run
Constitution.
But yeah,
All of
he
his
has, like, a
stats
bunch
are
of,
just
like,
one more than Simmons.
Did he rank all of his major statistics on a scale of 1 to 20, and if so, what are they?
I will do that real quick. Let me pull open his character sheet.
Yes!
I will have that written down. He also has like put on there like I have contacts in Fleur. I have contacts here. I have like contacts everywhere on Reside. So like he has places and people he knows. He says that he can tie a tie in his resume.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah. And there's like just a bunch of like things that aren't extremely useful, but things that are pretty useful if you're in the right area. Most of his usefulness is that he knows the area and he knows a lot of people in the area.
Yeah, that does seem very helpful, and you know, it might be good to have someone who has those kind of connections. So, I don't mind bringing him along. I think it might be a good idea. As long as he doesn't try to get in the way.
Or kill
He's
us.
too anxious for that. I also think he's
It's
too anxious
true.
for that.
Listen, Simmons is right. If he does try to kill us, I will strike him down. So just, you know, a note. But I think I'm probably far better equipped at striking him down than he would be at killing us. So, you know, I think that would be fine for him to come with. What do you think, Simmons?
Well, I mean, Unless we's counting Ben in this, I won't be the person to say no to the little guy and hold us all back and cause a rift within the party. So I guess he can come along.
Wow, what an enthusiastic endorsement.
I was just about to say.
Wonderful. I think a party of 5 is good. That sounds good. And that's
I feel
I
like
can
5 is a
fit
good
that many
number.
I can fit that many people into Lehman's tiny hut. So if we ever need to just like kind of camp out, I can make us a tiny hut and we can all fit inside.
You sent him a text that he's in? Right.
He's
Yo,
been
you're
approved
in,
by the
with, like,
council.
5 exclamation points.
He sends back a bunch of thumbs up. Yeah, and you guys head back to the Resting Python?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get back, you see that Alec has closed for the day because he was waiting for you guys to get back because he wants to be able to say goodbye to you. And you guys come in, and you see that actually Tamara is also in. She is like eating something with Francesca. Like they're eating like some snacks off to the side. And she
I
gives
love
you
my
guys-
light.
She gives you guys a little like forehead, like, "Hey,
I wave. Hi, boss.
so, I know you guys are heading out today, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I just came by to drop off some money for you guys. And
Thank
she
you kindly.
hands you all pouches of 25 gold pieces.
Fuck yeah.
Mm.
It's
So
25
kind.
gold
Thank
and
you
I have
so
four.
much.
Yeah, it's no big deal. If you guys find anything new out there or anything else comes up for me, I'll keep in contact for you guys.
Oh, gladly. Of course, of course.
You guys need anything for the trip or?
I don't know. Do we need like food? Do we have to bring food with us?
Oh,
Can we
Oh, we
ask her
should
to
probably
like
get
Oh.
food.
I
be
got
like,
rations.
hey, can
I
Alec
got
make us
rations.
some food?
Don't even worry
Oh.
about that.
Alec will give you guys food as well.
Okay, amazing, cool.
I was gonna say
Okay, I'll accept
Simmons
that.
has rations for themselves.
I do.
Yeah. You also see in the back talking to actually they're not in the back. They're more in the front talking to Ben. You see one of the other people that you saw like within the gang, but they didn't really talk to anyone else, but you see like they are here, so they must be in this family.
Is
you
it
see
who I
their-
think it is?
Who is
Yeah.
this person?
it is Rome, who is
Oh,
who is Francesca's older sibling. And
I was gonna say, is that the sibling I'm replacing?
yes.
It wouldn't be
Wonderful.
a podcast if I didn't have to edit out a Max sneeze.
It wouldn't be a podcast. Yeah, you see they have like silvery hair that's shaved on the sides, and they have mostly Alec's skin tone, none of the green of Tamara, but they do have two horns poking up out of their head, and they do have markings across their cheeks that look like blood stains.
I would like to talk to this person.
Yeah, they're in the middle of a conversation with Ben, but it doesn't seem like it's very important. So you can-
Okay, I just go over there and just kind of like sit kind of nearby, like looking at them both, kind of like waiting for a pause in the conversation to like come and say hello. And it's probably kind of awkward, but that's fine.
Yeah, luckily Ben notices you and is like, "Oh, hey Celeste, what's up?"
Hello, Ben. I wanted to come and say hello because we are going to be on a long and possibly arduous journey together, and also see who this new person is.
Yeah, this is Rome, and they like give like an awkward little tiny like hand wave. It's like,
Oh, hello. I like you've got on your face. I like that.
yeah, thanks. I grew it myself. And they make like a little face as they say I grew it myself. Like, God, that was so stupid. Why did they say that?
Oh no, that's wonderful. I enjoyed that. I thought that was very funny because Because you did. Well,
Okay.
yes. Anyway.
I'm
This is-
sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I just wanted to come and say hello, and also, are you related? Are you Tamara's older sibling?
You mean Francesca's?
Fuck me. Okay, I'm
Run that one again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it again because I always switch up Tamara and Francesca's names. Are you Francesca's older sibling?
That is me.
Wonderful. I just want you to know that I didn't mean to replace you. When I told Francesca that I would be her older sister. She just seemed like she really needed it, and also that she thought that you were kind of, I don't know, kind of stinky and weird maybe. And so I don't think that you're either of those things. I think you're probably very fine, but that's what little sisters do. So I just wanted to tell you that.
I didn't think anything of it when she said she had a new sister. So it's no big deal. But I am going to get her ass for calling me stinky. And you see as he like narrows his eyes at her, and you see as they narrow their eyes at her, and she ducks beneath the table, and you see Tamara just like put her face in her hand as Francesca like darts from beneath the table across the restaurant and runs get over here and like starts chasing her around.
Celeste, it does occur to Celeste that she's pretty sure that Francesca didn't exactly use those words, that she may have editorialized a little bit, but they seem fine, so she's not gonna correct herself.
Yeah, you see as like they like throw her over their shoulder and are like doing that like big sibling, like big brother thing where you're like you kind of like just shake like the younger sister on your shoulder around. And
Oh my
she's, like,
god,
she's,
they're
like, giggling.
precious.
She's like giggling and like
Aww.
having a good time, but he's like, I hate you, I hate you. But like it's clearly a jest.
I look at Ben and I'm like, I don't even think she needs me. I think I think she's perfectly fine.
Oh, I'm sure she would like to have more siblings.
Oh, well, that's sweet. Do you have? Oh, I was just going to ask you if you have siblings, but obviously you do.
Yes, I have 7.
Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. I was just assuming Algernon.
Yeah, well, Algernon is my adoptive older sibling, and then I have another adopted older sibling. Her name is Scone. But she's really important and does a lot of things, so she's never home, so I don't see her that much anymore.
Oh, well,
And
I'm very
then-
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, it's fine. She stops by when she can. She's like
Mhm.
really cool and smart. So she's kind of like busy. And then I have a younger sister. Well, this is the next younger sister. Her name is Irene. And then we have the twins who are next, which is Orlando and Floris. And then Fabian, and my mom's pregnant right now.
Oh, how wonderful!
I don't know
That's so lovely.
if they have a name yet. I have been home.
Well, I hope that you do find out soon, and I would love to hear it.
Yeah, maybe we'll go back home. I know my parents really miss Algernon. We haven't seen him around in a while.
Again, really, I think you should go and see that therapist. I think it would be good for you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
I just sometimes I hear things that are concerning, and it's a new thing that I'm doing, is asking people if they've been to a therapist, because I think it's really important, and I think everyone should see a therapist at some point.
I'm fine.
I used to see a therapist. I don't anymore because I've moved, and so I haven't found a new one yet. But it was lovely.
You see as Alec comes out from the back, and he sees you guys are back. He's like, "Oh, I have little goodie bags for you guys on your
Goodie bags.
your journey.
Goodie
Yeah, I'll go
bags.
get it. I'll be right back." And
Cute.
and you see as he like comes out, and he has like these they look like small little pouches.
Mhm.
And he like places them all down for you guys. He's like, there's some food in there. It is so they're not bags of holding because those are expensive, but they are tiny versions of that, which are really good at carrying food because they're a little bit colder on the inside, so you can store stuff that needs refrigeration.
That's
That's
so
cute.
I love this.
Yeah. I already put some stuff in there.
Thank
bread.
you.
And whatnot. Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
putting bag of refrigeration in my character sheet.
Good.
I won't keep too strict of a tracking on that, but you can't put like a sword in there. A sword won't fit.
Yeah, no, it's for food only. Why would I want to store a sword with dirt and blood on it with my
Yeah.
food?
Icky.
That
It's
would
fine.
not be good.
Yeah, and if you guys don't have anything else, here, you're ready to head out.
We
Yeah.
head out.
We're heading out
Oh.
on the road again.
As
Just
you
can't wait
guys
to get on the road
Get on
again.
the road again.
as you guys exit the resting python, you actually see as Irvin is literally like walking towards it, and he like sees that you guys are just leaving, and he's like, "Oh, hello."
Hey. Made it.
Hello there, short person.
Be rude, Simmons.
Hello there.
Rude.
My name is Irvin. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I know Algernon, and I heard your name was Celeste, and he points to you.
Yes, my name is Celeste Tormalia. It's very lovely to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you as well. And then I only heard by name Ben and Simmons, so I don't know who's who.
I would be Simon.
Hello.
Hello, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. And then Ben's like,
Michael.
I'm Ben. It's nice to meet you. and he's just like, nice to meet you as well. So I'll be heading out immediately.
I mean, that's the plan.
We don't got
Yeah.
anything else.
Right. Well, I already have all my stuff with me, so that's good. Are we going by the bridges or are we going by boat?
I prefer bridges personally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. Are we? Yeah, we can. Sure, bridges.
I think we're going by the bridge.
Right.
Just our boat sounds like a really cool game.
It could be. I've never played it. If it's a game.
Either have I. I was joking.
Oh. I didn't know if it was a game here. I'm not from here. Anyway, do we have a car? Are we walking?
Probably get a cart.
We're probably, yeah.
Wait, look at us.
Look at us. I think a car would be real nice.
All right. I guess we can go look for that then. And he like kind of just stands
Incredible.
there awkwardly as you guys get out like the doorway of the resting python. And you guys head to local area where you can purchase carts. Yeah, you guys have a nice cart. If one of you guys wants to drive, you can. If not, Ben will probably.
I can
take
drive.
over.
Oh, that feels
Yeah,
like a
drive.
poor
Does feel
idea,
like a bad
but
idea.
I think Ben
I
will take
support
over.
you.
I think Ben will take over.
Yeah, Ben can drive.
yeah,
It's
Ben-
good.
Ben
Ben
can go.
can drive.
Yeah, so you guys head on out of the city. It's not that it doesn't take that long to get to the outskirts of the city. It's definitely new and exciting for you, Celeste, because you've spent most of your time in the city or near the city, and you're finally
Yeah, she's never been outside of the city, you know, since coming to the city. and before she was in the city, she was in hell for her whole life. So yeah, she's literally never been anywhere else, and she's very stoked about it.
From where you guys are, it's like a 1 to 2 day trip to get to the bridges. There's a few places you can stop along the way, if you would like to. There's like a big lake. That's if you go like diagonal to the bridges. There's like a big lake on the way.
I think I'm alright.
Can I roll to see if I think Simmons is afraid of water?
I'm gonna do the same.
Roll an insight check.
Oh, that's a natural 1. I don't know shit.
It's my insight score. 15.
Maybe he is just a tiny little bit afraid of open water.
Aww.
Hydrophobic.
Just a little bit of hydro for spice.
Anyway, I think as we are traveling, I definitely will just make sure I have a 3rd level spell slot handy at the end of each day to cast my little Leomund's tiny hut, so that we can all have a fun little sleepover in there. And it's super cute. It's the most Celeste listen, Tiny Hut is not a very powerful spell, but it somehow is still the most Celeste hut, and by that I mean it reminds her of home. So it's a bit hellish, to put it but not, it's not bad. It just, it reminds her of home.
Irvin is deeply fascinated with this as you guys get to the main bridge, and you guys see that it's actually quite trafficy in this area. It's not super bad, but you do see that there's like groups of people like either walking from the bridge on the left or walking to the bridge on the right, or like they have carts or horses or any of that stuff. And you guys see that you are here at the bridges you are to cross, and we will end the session here.
Yeah.
Great gasp, everybody. Nice work, team.
Good work,
Nice
team.
work, team.